Most beginner artists have something in common, that they want to find their art style very fast. The thing is, there is no fast way to do it. What is an art style? Style is basically the manner in which the artist portrays his or her subject matter and how the artist expresses his or her vision. Style is determined by the characteristic that describe the artwork, just as the artists employ form, color and composition, to name just a few. Your art style will evolve as long as you keep drawing. It is never really set in stone, and yes, some might find it faster than others, but the thing is, you will never find it by searching for it. The art style will find you when you don't even expect it. If you keep searching for it, your art might turn into something you don't want it to. You might even get frustrated about it all, so best approach is to just let it go and draw. Your style will come, and it might take you years before you even realize you have found your voice. I have not really found my own art style just yet, and that is because I see other artists' beautiful art and I take inspiration from it, but I am able to mimic it in the end. The best thing is to take what you look like from different artists and turn it into something new. The sketching from that artist, coloring from another, and so on. We keep getting inspired by every new art we see, some more than others. It can become a little overloaded. And it's not wrong to experiment with different styles. If you don't do that, how do you even know if it's not for you? Don't be afraid to try something new. Knowing different art styles is also good, and not to just stick to one. Why, you might ask? Well, that is because of work-related stuff. If you are able to change styles depending on the project, then you have a higher chance that an art director will hire you. Also, if you know where you want to work, example Riot Games, then search for artists doing art for them and try to mimic their style. If you do, and you get a similar art, well, that might get you a chance to work with them because they know you can do what they ask for. Every company, depending what you're looking for, gaming, movies, books, etc., they all have different styles they want. If you try to focus on one, that might get you hired. Or you try to do, like I said moments ago, try to mimic multiple styles. That way you might have a chance to work on multiple projects with different companies. You don't need that one style. If you are interested in world building, original stories and so on, my Patreon is the place to be at. With a monthly subscription you will join the journey to new worlds. Link in the description. So you see, finding that one style fast might not be the best option in the long run. And to be honest, finding one fast does not happen. I have been drawing series for the past 6 years, I have still not found the one. Sure, I would love to settle down on something, but at the same time, I don't. Maybe when you look at my art you see some kind of red line between all of it, but in my own eyes, I do not. I draw different depending on what program I'm using and what kind of art I'm doing. I'm drawing people in one way and animals in another. But even if you stop at one style, that does not mean it will look the same in a few years. Your style will always evolve. Doesn't matter if you want it to happen or not, but the way you sketch, coloring, etc., it will change over time. Maybe not by the help of other art you see, but because you learn more and more about what you're doing. Your knowledge about anatomy gets better, the color theory gets stronger, and your perspective gets to its mega stage. Art does not have an end goal, it evolves. Why do you think many traditional art schools are so outdated today? Because they don't keep up what's happening around them. New tools arrive, new knowledge about stuff gets new air, and no, I'm not talking about AI. Okay, I will let you on a little dark secret of mine. If I see a style that inspires me, I will try to do the same. Let's say I'm seeing a comic artist's work and I just love what they're doing with the inking. I later on try to do the same. But doing so, I put more pressure on my wrist instead of staying loose. With that, my wrist starts to hurt, and that is not good. Few minutes later, after I'm done, I step back and start thinking, is this really me? And no, it's not. Inking is a very beautiful medium. That was the first type of media I started with. try to become a comic artist of some sort, but it's not me, not even if it comes to big illustrations. It takes too long to make clean lines, and with that pressure on my wrists. I recently noticed that I like staying more loose with my brush strokes, and with that I use my arm more over my wrist. And I also don't think of that perfect line. So you see, you need to experiment if you want to know if a certain style is for you. Nothing will be served on golden plate. You need to work for it, and you need to work hard for it. There will always be ups and downs in this type of journey, and you might enter a stage where you're giving it all up. So don't focus on your style of art. Try to focus on your process, your happiness to create something new. Your art style will come when you don't realize it. Until next time, happy drawing!